So, today we're going to do something a little bit different. I don't think you're going to do something different, but I'm definitely going to be doing something different, which is that usually when I record these any sort of thing on my computer, I usually have been using a actual camera to record my face cam. And that is actually my wife's camera, and she needed it for a project that she has to try out. So, instead of having to take the camera back and forth constantly, I am now trying out using my webcam, which is the Logitech Brio, which is one of the better webcams out there. I think it might actually be the best webcam out there. So why haven't I been using it? Well, I think I remember last time I tried it out, the camera would freeze from time to time. So let's just kind of see what happens. I'm going to upload this video no matter what. So, if it freezes from time to time, I've explained why it might freeze. So with that said, 5 random horror games. We are going to play, first of all, a game called... it's called Midnight Camping. I had to actually exit in order to try this out. You can run the game in the browser. You can actually just run it as a game. Oh, it actually says here. Before we get into it, I do want to read what is here, because sometimes, it is important to read what the developer has said, because if I'm harshly criticizing something, but it's actually a game jam project made in 2 hours, then, the criticism doesn't really... It's not really fair to heavily criticize something then. Thank you so much for checking out my game. This is my second 3 to 5 minute horror game that is a project I made to learn more about 3D games and camera filters. I hope you enjoyed and your feedback is appreciated. This game finishes when it reboots. By the way, please don't keep playing it over and over, thanks. See, this is why we read these before getting into it. So, I'm actually going to play it directly from the files, because... I want to play it as high resolution as possible. So, I should mention, as you can see, this is a Unity game. Oh, it's one of these PS1 lookalike games. There's only audio in my right headset, and it's loud. Go to bed. E to get up. So which one? Do we get up or do we go to bed? Yeah, I'm already... Oh! Love the little transition there. Oh, that's cool. I really like this. This is one of the things, I'm really a sucker for. I like pixelated horror games. Is this a... Oh, it has to be a filter, because that's what the developer said. I can't sleep. I hope you can read it. It's at the top there. Oh. I might as well stare. I couldn't read it. Our player character is a box, by the way. I think? Or are we carrying a box? Because that might be a shadow. Oh, we're carrying a box. Okay, so we're placing a box over here. Who the hell is that? Oh, because of the audio? Go investigate. Just a quick feedback here. When you have a UI with text, I'm sitting on a 2K monitor here, and the text here might be larger on a regular 1920 by 1080 monitor. So scaling the UI properly, so it's the same size no matter what screen size you're using, is a good idea. How do I... It wants me to investigate, but I can't really investigate. Can I crouch? No? Oh, I can't look further down in this. It's one of those games also where... I mean, it could kind of argue it goes with the PS1 style. Oh, okay, we could go past the box. It is one of those where you kind of get a little bit annoyed because you're supposed to be able to look all the way down but not look behind you, because that is actually something you need to do in 3D games. You have to lock it so when you look down, you don't rotate the other way around. Maybe decrease the amount a little bit. Oh, wait, there's something. No answer. I just want to say, I don't feel like it's because I'm not paying attention to the text at the bottom, but apparently I have to pay very well attention to it. It is because of the scaling issue. Like, I didn't even notice that there was any text going on. That's too bad. Yeah, the pixelation is a filter that has been applied. And I actually... Oh! It got knocked out. And we're back again. So did we wake up? Let's try and get over there again. Oh, look at the stars are red. Ooh. Yeah, so like the developer said, he was playing around with filters. The crickets are a little bit high-pitched. Oh, there's something over there. Wait, are we going back to the campsite? Is that our same campsite that we just came from? Or is that a different campsite? I think it might be different. I'll check it out. Yeah, it's a different campsite. Are the stars red still? No. Oh. Oh, I'm sliding. Okay. I have no idea what just happened there. We have to remember, this is a game that was made in order to test out the capabilities with 3D and filters. With that in mind... Okay, so it started over, I'm pretty sure. With that in mind, I actually think it's very successful. It's always fun to see... This is a Unity game, by the way. You saw it at the beginning, like the Unity splash screen. It's always fun to see how Unity games always have assets like this. And when you take like Unreal games, because there's an Unreal game on my list, we can actually play it next. They always look really beautiful. And people, they always think it's because, Unity sucks. Unreal Engine is the much better game engine. But they don't realize that Unreal Engine has a huge asset store with beautiful free assets. Which, if you're making a game, I mean, for a game jam project or just like a tiny indie game, of course you can use other people's player models and enemy models and, environments and stuff like that. But if you want to make your own game, an Unreal Engine game is going to look just like a Unity game, like just like this. Because this is a guy who probably, well, I don't know if he made all these models himself, because this could also be Unity asset store free assets, because they don't look too good. Did I just criticize this guy's player models? I mean, when I say they don't look too good, usually when you go with a pixelated art style, it's because, the car is not very high res. That's what I mean by it doesn't look good. Okay, it wasn't to say that this guy's car doesn't look good, because it looks good for a pixel art game. But if you had to make like a high res game, you couldn't use this car. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, like the game plays beautifully. Oh, the stars are still red. Well, that's an omen, and I can't look up. So yeah, I think this was a beautifully made game. Considering the length of the game and probably how long it took to make, and the fact that he focused on filters and stuff, I think it was well made. Is there any... No. Yeah, we don't have the thing where, like, there's like a black edge. Why can't I remember what that is called? I usually always remember what it's called. It's going to pop up at some point during this play throughout the games. I like this game. It has very good movement, by the way. I didn't comment on the movement. The movements are good. Very responsive. There's no specific, like, there's no jumping anything, so we can't test out the responsiveness of jumping and stuff, but movement is great, especially the look around stuff. It's very smooth. So yeah, let's jump to the next one. So this next game here is called Murder Begone, and it doesn't say a lot on the store page. It is an Unreal Engine game, and this guy actually packed everything, all the files, in a folder, and then he zipped it, which is something I usually complain about when people don't do. So I'm glad to see that was a thing that happened here. The previous guy didn't zip his files in a folder, which meant that when I extracted it, there was files everywhere. So yeah, that's something I think is an important criticism when you at least use itch.io, because Steam usually, you know, you download a game and you just, like, you don't see any files on your desktop or anything. You just can play the game inside Steam. But when you use itch.io in order to, like, sell games or share games for free or whatever, people, they need to download the files. And it's just like a more user-friendly way to do things. So we have some settings. Mouse sensitivity. I probably need to turn that up a little bit when we get into the game, because I'm using a 2K monitor, and usually they require you turn up the sensitivity a little bit. But let's just start. A great start, by the way. Merge Conflict Entertainment presents. You can't see that there's credits and quit game down here at the bottom here, which is something I can see now because I'm using the webcam instead. Enter to skip. No, I'd like to see this. I can't remember if this was a demo thing.
Jane? Oh no, Jane, what happened? She's dead, but we... How? That knife. Why? No, I couldn't. She was my friend. Why can't I remember anything?
First of all, very well made intro, I think. Very low frame rate. Oh my god. Okay, so okay, so she's Officer Lewis.
Radio? Oh god, they'll be here soon. I can't be found like this. I have to do something. I need to get rid of any evidence that I was here.
Okay, so we have no quality settings at all. Like, no way, not even when I started up the game. And the game is extremely unoptimized. I don't have a bad computer. And the frame rate is just horrendous. And like I said, my mouse sensitivity did actually need to be turned up. Even though it doesn't do much. Inspection interaction. Okay.
Now I'm glad I quit. Leaving behind cigarette butts would have got me in trouble.
Okay. So we have to clean up for murder here.
I can't leave this here. What if it has my DNA on it?
So you don't remember what happened. And now you're cleaning up for a murderer.
I used to make fun of Jane for always carrying this around. Now it's helping me to get out of this mess.
Okay, so what I think is going on here, just to give my input here, I think a bunch of these assets are downloaded off the asset store, the bet, for example. And usually when you download assets off the Unreal Asset Store, they are usually very high quality. And people, when they just use assets, don't know how to optimize performance for those assets, which ends up looking like this. Basically, it looks horrendous. I hope nobody's getting motion sick. Oh, wait, is there a timer on it? Do I need to do this before they get here? Oh, I stepped on her. Turn this off. Can I wash the knife? Oh, I am washing the knife.
This is good. Now there won't be anything left to find on it.
Yeah, the text at the bottom again has not been optimized for scaling. At least I really do not hope that that's intended to be that tiny.
That's us, when we were sharing a room. Just before Jane went to the academy. Did I bring that with me? I shouldn't leave it, just in case.
Wait, what? Okay, so we got the knife.
457 here.
It's...
The motel, the place appears too silent. We will be going in now.
Oh, crap! They're going in! Hide the dagger! Get this! Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up! Trash can, trash can! Trash can! Can I... Oh, crap. I can't see anything! Out of order. Can I... Oh! Put the knife back! Put... Hold on. There's a holder for the knife. Get it. How... If they don't check the knife rack to see if that's the murder weapon... I mean, we did clean it up. But they will know. Just... They can check that type of thing. They can just pick it up and check the daggers or the knives one at a time and figure out if those were the murder weapon. That is not very well cleaned.
I need to get out of here. But did I really miss anything?
Yeah, I probably did. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, can I put the thing in the thing? No! Don't come in! Flush it! How do I... Put it there! Okay, hide the body. Wait, there was something. Pick this up, pick this up. Clean it, clean it, clean it, clean it, clean it. Oh my god, it takes so long. Is this space to drop underneath my face, by the way? As if I've never touched it. Why are we cleaning up for murder? We don't even know if we did it. I can't see anything. It's so dark in here. Okay, just throw it on the ground. What do we do with this?
They caught me on scene. I
No!
shouldn't have stayed that long.
Okay, let's retry. Okay, so we know what to do now. We have to hide all the evidence before they get here. Yeah, let's skip. Oh, you're kidding me. I found a bug. You can't see it. Hold on. Space to drop. But I didn't pick anything up yet. Okay. Get the dagger. You're in a hurry. Don't open it slowly.
Oh God, they'll be here soon. I can't be found like this. I have to do this. This is good. Now there won't be anything left to find.
If I could actually see something in the kitchen, I would know where to drop the... What do you call it? Like the...
Back where it belongs.
The wine glass. I'm assuming that every time we clean up, like for example the glass, when I clean it up, it has to be placed somewhere. I just don't know where to place it.
As if I'd never touched it.
You realize you have to wipe it too, right? Not that I have any experience in what is going on here. Oh, there's a pizza box! Oh no. Can our fingerprints be in the... I don't think so. There's a lighter! Yeah, that's not good. Can I place a spat? Okay, oh, it's there. That's fine. Is there fingerprints on this thing?
Now I'm glad I quit. Leaving behind cigarette
Okay,
butts.
yeah, that's fine. Why can't we turn on this light? Oh no. You can run much faster if you go at a diagonal thing. Oh, there's... Oh, that's the Bible, okay. You can run faster diagonally, which is also something you need to fix.
Jane is Jane was...
457 incoming. We just arrived in town, driving over a Crossroads motel.
Jane
I was gonna say...
was such a workaholic. She always took her files home.
How about you check it and see if you're actually someone to blame for this? Okay, take the... Can I do anything with the blood? No, okay. Maybe I just left my fingerprints all over the place. Okay, so we got this thing. Now we
leave this place.
The police found no evidence of the at the crime scene. They were unable to apprehend a suspect. I want to see what happens if I just leave. Because this is our friend and she's dead. What if our fingerprints are actually not on anything? Let's
I need
leave.
to get out of here. I shouldn't have just run.
Sufficient evidence on the crime scene. Most prominently, the bloody murder weapon led to the immediate capture of a suspect. Did they capture me? It's like the stories leading up to, like, was it me, or like I can't remember anything, but I gotta hide the evidence anyways, because what if it was me? You know, like it's doing this build up. But if you don't do anything, like who got captured? Was it me? I don't know. I feel like there's some flaws here. There's very little lighting inside the hotel room. I feel like if you're supposed to go around and place things and, like, you know, figure things out, I think you should be able to see. Like, I had no idea what was in the kitchen besides just like the sink area, which was out of order. There was some UI issues with, like, if you restart the game but you have a picked up item, then it still says that you have a picked up item, which doesn't make sense. The person you're playing as, if she's reading something and then the police starts talking, then she stops talking. But at least you can continue. Like, if you drop the object, pick it up again, you can rehear it. That's at least something. I can see some potential here. This is a really cool idea. Having to, like, you know, make sure you don't get caught in a crime scene. But I just thought there was a couple of UI issues, and scale up the text because you can't see what they're talking about. Definitely at the very bottom there. But yeah, a good experience. Besides that, performance needs to be optimized. It was, I don't know how it looked on recording, but it looked like it had maybe like 30 frames per second for me when I was sitting here playing it. Performance needs to be optimized, or at least there has to be an option for the performance. So let's go to the next one. Oh, it's still here. 1 second. It's still there. Space to drop. Just to point it out. The next game is called The Man from the Graveyard, and this one looks very interesting. It's made in Unity, by the way. I think this is like a 2D, 3D game, you know, like where you have like 3D walking around, but the models and stuff are 2D, which is really cool. You're a graveyard keeper that has to take care of his graveyard, getting to know the residents while weird events are happening. If you are curious enough, you may find out a terrible secret. I am a curious person, so we'll find out. Oh, look at the splash screen. It looks good. And made in Unity. Wait, so if you use the free version of Unity, you can add in your own splash screen, and then the Unity splash screen will be afterwards. I didn't know. That's good to know. New game, continue, credits, quit. Oh, this is cool. I sure want to go to the next day. No. Oh, this is really cool. I've never seen this before. I've never, ever seen a game that has been made in this way before. You know, we have like a 3D, but it's like a 2D model, and I don't know. This is so cool looking. Blessed day to you, Wilfred, old friend. This is Pastor Thomas, by the way. I have a small favor to ask of you. Our dear Patrick has passed away. His funeral will be tomorrow. Will you be so kind to clean up the graveyard a bit? That should be a breeze for you as the graveyard keeper. Okay. If you think you're done, just skip to the next day by leaving the graveyard in the south. I'm blown away. This is the coolest thing I've seen in a long time. It looks amazing. Like they have hitboxes. I love how it's a 2D model. Oh, by the way, this also has the diagonal speed issue. Like you run twice as fast if you go diagonally. It's usually like if you are playing FPS games and stuff like that, you can actually kind of like speed run games by doing that. It's kind of a weird thing. How do I? Oh, we need to water the flowers. I love how we're walking with our hands in our pocket, like we're keeping the. Oh yeah, pull the weed out. Ugh. Like we're keeping the water thing. What do you call that? Like the water pouring mechanism in my pocket. This is so cool. Leaves raked. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, we want to respect Wilfred. Give him a proper looking place to get buried at. This thing over here. I saw it. This thing here. Can we go into the shed? No. Okay. This is like I'm mind blown about this game. Seriously. This is why, by the way, I play indie games, and just like sometimes they can give you so much more than AAA games. Because AAA games, they usually like create something they know the consumers they want to play. Like the safe thing. And indie game developers, they do different things. Like they try different things out. Looks great. Can I talk to you again? Oh no. Can I? Oh no. Do I have to like go through the entire conversation again? Okay. I will not be talking to them a second time. Yes. I feel like I cleaned up the place. Is it already much worse? This is like the second day. If you overwater those flowers, they're actually gonna, die out. Okay, well, we are, working here. We gotta do what we gotta do. Gotta clean up the place. Who are you? Oh, this is me! It's Daniel! It's weird. Patrick passing? I mean... A war named Wilfred. Patrick passed away. I got those two confused. When I saw him a few days ago, he seemed completely healthy. Such things can happen so suddenly. Got a murder mystery here. It's a real shame. Another good soul has left us prematurely. He was a kind man. May Patrick rest in peace. Where did he get buried? Gerard Derrick. We can actually read the gravestones. So where's Patrick? Oh, Patrick Riley. Oh, so this is 1982. I'm guessing. How old did he get? So 44 to 82. So he became 42 years old. Yeah, that's a pretty young age. It's one of those weird things. Like I turned 30. Am I 30 or 31? I'm 30. Turned 30 last May. And when you reach that age, you just kind of like you get like a midlife crisis where you start thinking, oh my god, molehole leveled. Yeah, you get a tiny midlife crisis thinking, oh my god, a third of my time on Earth has passed. Michael, we disagreed on a lot of things, but Patrick didn't deserve this. Oh, this might be off topic, but have you seen my wood chopping axe? It was in the forest yesterday, and I stopped by the graveyard on my way home. I thought I left it here. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is not Patrick. There's so many people here. Kind of feel like, look at us. We have like a dirty looking clothing on. kind of feel like people wouldn't really want to talk to us that much. Unless they know us. Maybe this is a very local society, you know, like a small town where everyone knows each other. Elizabeth, no offense, but the graveyard looks a bit messy. Do you see me cleaning up the place? I think you should take care of it more regularly. At least you should water the I'm sure more people will show up if you do. Okay, so that was a very rude hint to the fact that more people show up if I clean up the place. Oh, Elizabeth. You are not kind. Okay, next day. So there's 13 days from what I can tell. One day 3. And we might be playing for a while. Because this takes a little bit of time to clean up the place. I do want to find out what happens. Okay. Wilfred, did you know that Patrick's family lives in a city far away? That's probably why they didn't show up yesterday. Apparently only his brother visited him occasionally. Is that Daniel? But at the funeral yesterday he was absent too. Oh, so it's not Daniel. Okay. I'm not gonna talk to her before I've cleaned up the place. Actually, you know what? You have nothing to say. You don't know how hard I'm working. The graveyard is much cleaner than yesterday, but it needs continuous care. Leaves fall and weeds sprout every day. Do you own the graveyard or something? What makes you think you can tell me what to do? Also, this time of year, there are a lot of moles, digging the holes where they can. Elizabeth, I might actually have a talk with you one day to tell you to mind your own business. Okay, so there's a small fancy car parked at Patrick's house. I have never seen a car like that before. Maybe, must be a pretty new. Okay. Who does it belong to? Family perhaps, or officials? Also, Patrick car isn't here. There. Okay. Well, I'm not a reader person. I'm a clean up the graveyard person, so I am excused. Oh. Diana, please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Okay. I was expecting her to get mad. So disrespectful. See, that would actually be a reason for the pastor to come over and talk to me. Oh. Okay. Can I do something to the pond? What if I can glitch into it? I'm still blown away by the way that this game has been designed. I think it looks great. Like it's just like such a creative way to think of a game. 2 days ago, the day before the funeral, someone I have never seen before entered my store. As the shopkeeper of the only grocery shop in town, I know basically everyone here. And we rarely ever get tourists. Maybe he was a relative of someone. I hope he visits again. He was kind of handsome. So this is a small town. There's very few people here. Oh, there's actually like, is that snowflakes falling down or what is that? There's something falling. We clean up the place. Day 4. Wait, are we skipping ahead in like the seasons or what is going on here? This is clearly supposed to be a British local community thing. Patrick, what? What is going on? Why is my name on that grave? What happened here? I just returned from the city and this is what I found. I'm too tired for all of this. I'll go home and rest first. Did someone kill the wrong person and then bury them? And that doesn't make sense though. Some weed over here, or like some leaves. Water this flower. Oh, Daniel, you must know. Those wretched badgers They completely messed up my garden this morning. I wish I had my army rifle at hands. Well, I still have my military gear at home. But I lent my rifle to Michael. He wanted to use it for hunting, yet I think he never really used it. So I'm supposed to remember the story of all of these. So one guy had a woodcutting axe in the forest that got left behind. This guy, Daniel, has a rifle. Yeah, this is clearly like one of those murder mystery things. Oh, Daniel lent me his army rifle to use for hunting. I would use my own if I didn't have to give it back already. Sharpshooting was always the best part of the military, but gun safety is important. I keep the rifle and ammunition safely away from my house, in my barn. How is that a safe place? Everyone can just go to your barn. It's safer in your house, locked away in a, like, locked thing. Like, even if you have kids, the kids, they will go to the barn and show their friends the rifle. You know, because they want to be cool. Okay. I have to admit, I think there's a bit too much weed stuff going on here. Too much caretaking. Like, you know, just like one every once in a while. There we go. Okay. What do you want to say? Something smells. Could it be... could it come from your shed? Do you have a dead animal in there? Wilford, you don't say a lot of things. Can I look at... no. Can I glitch through here? Oh! I found a bug. A bug. A tiny glitch. I think bugs are more like something that might actually get in the way of your playthrough. I don't really think that got in the way. Please leave. I don't want to talk to you. So she doesn't like me. Who's on the grave? Archibald Baker. 76. Okay, so he passed away 6 years ago. I had to count on my fingers. Did I even count that correctly? Maria, I didn't sleep well at all. I was woken up in the middle of the night. I thought it was a loud noise like a gunshot. But it might have been in my dream. I'm not sure anymore. Michael, we're gonna have to talk to you because you're shooting your gun at night. And, well, am I a detective here? I'm not even supposed to be like, that's not my job. I'm not the person who's supposed to solve a murder mystery. I wonder if all this weed stuff is completely obsolete. Like, will the same amount of people show up every day if I don't do it? Did I talk to you? Ah, just did. Have I talked to you? Oh, hello, old friend. Listen, I need you to do something. Can you prepare a grave until tomorrow? No funeral, just a grave. I got an anonymous request and I feel I need to fulfill it. And please keep it to yourself. Pastor, you're into some shady stuff. How do I prepare a spot? I mean, there's a spot here. So there's a dead person inside the shed. I don't know what the missing axe is for, but we definitely have a gunshot in the middle of the night. How do I prepare a grave? I don't think I can. I think it automatically happens. So we'll just move on to next day. I mean, I don't want to, like, aiding and abetting. Is that what you call it when you're helping out a criminal? But you didn't actually commit the murder yourself. Let's talk to you. I'm a bit confused. The arrangement of the graves is different, isn't it? Or is it? I can't tell. I feel like Elizabeth is someone to listen to, because she, Oh, Patrick is up here now. Wait, why did they switch around the graves? I was almost run over yesterday. It has gotten pretty late when I went home. Then a car drove past me scarily close. The way he drove, he must have been drunk. He couldn't even stay in his lane. Unfortunately, I don't know who the car belongs to. It was dark, but I think the car was blue. And the license plate was missing, which makes the whole thing even worse. That driver's license should be confiscated immediately. There's so much drama happening in this like tiny town. Oh, wait. Yeah, we don't miss a spot. I'm not that kind of caretaker. You do things, you do them properly. Is that something? Oh, it's just shadows. Okay. I really feel like I want to experiment with this type of like making a game like this in this style. It's just so cool. It's like taking 2D game to the next level. Anything? No. Okay. Yeah, so the graves are switched around. Which I don't know why. Remember the rifle I'm borrowing from Daniel? I think it was gone last night, but when I checked again this morning, it was back again. I wonder. Because I don't think you're the murderer. So Diana is a suspect. Oh, don't forget that. Yep. Daniel, Elizabeth just kind of seems like she's like, why are they going here every day, by the way? Isn't that pretty unusual? Oh, it's foggy. Is Daniel gonna be, Patrick gonna be here? He was last time. There we go. Oh, what are you doing here? Did you bury him in the lake? Unforgivable. I did something unforgivable. I committed sin. Yet I'm not ready to confess. Please don't mind me. Okay. I have something important to tell. Oh, but not yet. Gonna have to wait. Okay, Diana. I will never forgive you for what you have done. I'm just cleaning up the place. Am I the murderer? Did I kill someone? That small fancy car is still at Patrick's house. Patrick's old car is now there too. I wonder what they're doing in there, if they are even there. I have not seen any person going in and out for a few days now. I think that's what it said. I skipped a bit too fast. There you go. All right. And almost there. Up. Yeah, okay. All right, let's head out. It's kind of too bad that it isn't completely widescreen though. I don't feel like this game has to like feel like an old school 2D, what do you call it, like a PS1 game or something. I don't think it needs to go for that vibe. I think it just needs to like commit to the fact that this is like a new idea, making a 3D 2D game in this manner. And it's just like it's a cool concept. It's a modern new concept. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to look like an old school game. I don't think that's necessary. Maria, can you even swing an axe? I thought you were too old to use one, so I wonder why you even have one. You should leave the wood chopping to Michael. Those axes are heavy and dangerous. What do you mean? I don't have an axe. Why do I feel like I'm being like heavily suspected of everything here? Oh, the pastor did it. And because he's like the pastor, you know, people are not going to suspect him because he's a man of God, you know. Is it just me or is Pastor Thomas acting weirdly? He seems to be avoiding others. Yeah, he was the one who killed it and he's blaming it on me. Oh no. Okay. I recently bought my first own car. It's a bit older, blue car, quite big, almost like a van. There's so much space in the rear. I don't have a license, but I can't drive at the moment. I do have a license, but I can't drive because it has no number plate currently. But I'm working on getting one. You should go talk to Daniel. You almost ran him over yesterday. But I'm gonna get blamed for that too, I guess. Alright, we're done. Next day. Ooh, we got some red color correction going on here. Red means danger, as John Wolfe would say in every video. You know about Elizabeth's new car? The one without a number plate? I heard she drove it anyway. Driving without a number plate is illegal, isn't it? I only heard it, but if it's true, she should not be driving a vehicle. You never had a driver's license, do you? That's actually good. The fewer cars around here, the better. Everything important is within walking distance anyway, including my shop. Well, you have absolutely no right to tell me if I need a car or not. Yeah, I'm getting offended here. Okay, I heard that our late Patrick was indebted to Maria, like he owed her. It was apparently quite a sum. I don't know how it works now that he can't pay back. I wonder how she will get her money. I feel like we have like 3 suspects here. I think the pastor might just be like aiding and abetting, you know, like just burying any evidence. How could he have done that? I mean, you were my father's friend. He trusted you. So you're still denying it? Of course you are. Is she talking to me or is she talking to the grave? I think she's talking to the grave. I don't think she's addressing me. Gotta clean up the place. Gotta clean. I have this job here for the next 5 minutes, I think. 10 minutes, maybe. So as long as this is my job, it's done properly. There we go. I should not be talking with you about this, but I think it's for the greater good. Yesterday, Elizabeth came to me and confessed something. She confessed that she took your axe without your permission. That was a few days ago, apparently, but you didn't hear that from me. Is that what you wanted to share with me? Elizabeth. Wait, that's not you. Is it? No, it's not you. Okay. Clean up the place. Hey, Daniel. I'm not sure what I expected, but Elizabeth is acting quite coldly since Patrick died. They were in a relationship once. A very rocky one. Everyone seems to believe that it was Patrick who broke up. It looks to me that she never got over him. Poor Elissa. Okay, I think somebody killed Patrick with a gun. I don't think it's the pastor who did it. I think he just buried the evidence afterwards. I think Elizabeth might have killed the person who was buried in the anonymous grave because he's the killer of Patrick. I wonder if Michael now goes hunting more. You know that Patrick was always against hunting, but now that he's gone, there's no more conflict between him and Michael. So Michael might have killed Patrick. Have we seen Michael in a while? I think Elizabeth might have killed him. Yeah, there's like a drama happening there. Someone killed Patrick. It might have been Maria because Patrick owed a lot of money. But that doesn't make sense because now she's not getting her money back. So maybe Michael is together with Maria, and because Patrick owed a lot of money, he became mad at Patrick, so he killed him with a rifle, and then he got buried. I'm figuring things out here. It's the naming of the different characters I'm a little confused about. Then Elizabeth got mad because she was still in love with Patrick. So she killed Michael, who is now missing. And the pastor buried his body. Maybe Patrick buried him. About that axe, I just heard it was Michael's. Why did you have it? Don't start blaming me. I'm innocent. Clean up the place, clean up the place. There we go. I can feel some sort of tension between Daniel and Elizabeth. Not necessarily a good one. A long time ago, Daniel once made a confession. He was in love with Elizabeth. And when Patrick and Elizabeth got together, jealousy haunted him. It seems this flame hasn't yet sizzled out. That tension appears to have persisted, even after the breakup. Wait, so is Daniel the person? Did Daniel lend the rifle to Michael to like have an alibi for not having the rifle? And then he went and stole the rifle from Michael, killed Patrick, and then put the rifle back. I went hunting yesterday, unsuccessful unfortunately, but it felt good to finally be able to hunt again. I feel like there's a lot of information here that I'm starting to mix together. We're on day 11 of 13, so we don't have long time left. I'm getting nowhere with this. I won't sit back and mourn anymore. I'll take matters in my own hands. You'll get what you deserve. Alright, I'll keep my distance to you, Diana. I have received some suspicion from other people, so I don't want to be like, I don't want you to hear anything bad about me and come after me. Nope, nothing there. Oh, wait, I see it. It's always this one I'm missing and noticing. Like I'm about to leave, and then I notice that one is... Okay, there we go. Come on. I'm sure. Who killed Patrick? Okay, well, we have to take into consideration that Patrick was part of one of the scenes. And he wondered why his name was on the grave. I don't think Patrick is dead. But he was confused about his name being on the grave. I think Daniel lent his rifle to Michael to avoid suspicion. I think Daniel is the one. But maybe that's like a trick, because we heard about Daniel's jealousy at the very end, which means that they're trying to like corrupt my memory about the different characters. I think it's Daniel. It seems like you accused the wrong person and the murderer is still out there. Who did it then? I don't know. Continue? No, start it over. Okay. Yeah, so if you want to find out who the murderer is, you can try this game out for yourself. There's always links to the games in the description. I think this is a really good game. I love how you have to like try and figure out the story that is happening here. Like it's not us. I don't think we killed anyone. Yeah, this was a very good experience. It was a little daunting with the picking up, like cleaning up the graveyard. I really feel like the replayability of the game, I don't even know if I have to like clean up the graveyard. Elizabeth hinted to the fact that more people would show up if I did. So I kind of felt obligated to do so to get more story so I could figure out who killed Patrick. So yeah, like I would definitely like decrease the amount of stuff you have to do to clean up the place. I kind of felt like that was just kind of like a way to keep the player playing for a longer period of time, so you didn't finish the game in 2 minutes, but instead it got dragged out to like, I don't even know how long I've been playing this, like 10-15 minutes. So yeah, it was a good game. I love the style. This is how you pull off if you want to make your own assets. Like this was beautifully made. Probably one of the better indie horror games I've played in a long time. So yeah, with that said, let's play the next one. Okay, so I did actually have planned for 5 games, but I just saw that one of the games requires that you actually install the game on your computer. And like, if you've seen any of the previous indie horror games, well, indie game playthroughs, I don't like to install things on my computer from unknown developers. So I will play 4 games, and the 4th game is going to be this one called Entity. Hello, I'm Tiger from University Group Sub H11. Entity is our first real game project made by a group of university students. It is the result of a 1-month game jam-esque assignment in which the biggest requirement was that the structure of the game should be based off a certain yellow ball. Please let us know what you think. Oh, this is cool. The base story of the game is essentially you wake up in your school, but there is a problem. It's the nighttime. The school is haunted. Get out of there as quickly as possible. I don't want to spoil the rest, so you look into it and feel free to post your own interpretation in the comments. Oh, this throws me back to when I studied multimedia design during my, bachelor's degree. We did like a gaming project semester, and we made a game called Red, which we actually won on. And this just like completely throws me back to that time. This is the same situation. It's some students at a university who learned how to make a game in a 1-month period. We had 2 weeks. These guys had 1 month. And it's such a fun time to make your first game together. So with that, let's actually try it out. This is made in Unity, by the way. And that was a very weird splash screen. That Unity logo did not look up to date. But did they change it? Is that the new Unity logo? Because I heard they were like trying to change the Unity logo into something else. Who knows? Okay, so levels. Oh. Why are these red? New game. Did I fall asleep in class? I shouldn't be here at this hour. I need to get out of here quickly. Oh, is it Pac-Man? It is Pac-Man. It's basically like when I click, she walks like 1 tile. That type of thing. What do we have over here? Another key. So I need to pick up all the keys. Oh! Yeah, this is totally Pac-Man. Oh, okay, there was another thing. It has something I need. So I think I need to pick up something. Oh, the school is definitely haunted. There's like 1,000 things in here with me. Oh no, I need another key. No! The hound has alert. Okay, I didn't read that. The UI scaling is good. Oh. Yeah, I would much rather prefer this. Okay, we have 3 keys. Get out. Uh-oh. At least the other one went away. Can I... Yes, it went the other way. Go, 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 go! Oh, so this is level 2? I gotta say, like, considering that this is most likely... Oh, is that health? Considering this is most likely their first game jam... By the way, hide the mouse cursor, because you don't use it in the game. It takes 1 line of code, by the way, to hide the mouse cursor. I'll just put it over here. This is very well made for like a 1-month thing. I don't know what kind of university it is. It could very likely be like an actual game dev university type deal. In which still, like, for a month, this is pretty good. This is their first game, I think it said. Space, because I like this camera view. Oh, got a key. Okay. So, oh. Let's just chase him around the table. There we go. This is gonna be hard for you to see, by the way, so I'll just do this. Oh, that is a key. Oh. I don't think it's chasing me. Just get away. Get away. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I think we need to go down here. I think there might be a key at the bottom here. Help, it says on the board. I love it. We gotta pick up 6 keys? Oh, okay, so this is not as quick a game as I thought it was going to be. Don't be there, don't be there, don't be there. Okay, we're good. Any keys in here? Nope. Oh, it says we're missing 1 more key. Does that make sense? I don't feel like I picked up 5 keys. I might have, who knows. But I think the last one is right there. Yes. Where's the exit? Where is it? At the bottom? Oh, that's the wolf! Yeah, there we go. Oh, and they do actually have one of these, like when you press escape, it does actually exit. I had to check. This was very cool. Like, I really think for like a first game, if I read that correctly, this is very well made. The controls were extremely responsive and everything looked great. They most likely made all the assets themselves from the looks of things, which I always love to see in a game. So yeah, I think this was, it had mechanics, you know, you could pick up power-ups so you could see the entire map. This was kind of like a Pac-Man taken to the next level. It was really, really good. So yeah, like out of all these games, I'm actually really surprised by how many like really awesome games we just played. I think like the weakest link here might have been the Unreal Engine game. Like the Unreal Engine game had a potential to be like the best thing on this list here. But it had a couple of bugs, it had some performance issues, and the ending, I kind of feel like if the whole game is centered around hiding evidence from the police and that type of thing, the ending should be much more polished in the way that the results kind of like, you know, the way it explains how the events panned out at the end. I think that had to be like, something had to be done there, because it just wasn't really, you know, when I tested out the game where I just left immediately and left all evidence behind, it just said, oh, we apprehended a suspect. Which I know, you know, in a newspaper you wouldn't say the name of the person, but I would love to know as the player if I got caught, or was it some other person? Because it hinted at the fact that, you know, I might not have been the killer because I just like couldn't remember anything. It really did not feel like our character was the killer, because we woke up as well and it kind of seemed like we'd gotten hit over the head or something. It just felt a little bit weird, like, you know, like we didn't receive a conclusion on the game. Like even when we like just left, we don't know if we were the killer or not. But either way, I just noticed there's a penis down here. I think that's on purpose they did that. So yeah, 4 random indie game feedback things we just played. They were great. I loved this episode. There was a lot of really cool stuff here. A lot of uniqueness is really what I loved to see. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.